Hi everyone, welcome to Make It Me. My name is Nisha. I'm your next door neighbor, tarot card reader, and your favorite Balaga. And I just want to say, today is, I believe, the 17th. 17th, as I had the 18th, that's the 17th. So something happened on the 17th for y'all, like a introspection. But today's the 18th of November 2023, and let's begin on what's the vibe like for the weekend. Okay. I'm not gonna break it down today like I normally do it. You know what? I might do that. I might break it down into sections. Like, what's the vibe like for the weekend? Like a short synopsis, and then what's the vibe like for Saturday? What's the vibe like for Sunday? All right. But I wish to say this: those that watch me and support me, thank you, and thank you for showing love. I appreciate it. So please hit the follow button, like, comment, and share. And if you're on Instagram, save it. Even on on YouTube, you can save it too. So you should save the videos just in case if you need to go back and hear my testimony of what I uncovered, what the truth is. Right. This is for entertainment purposes only. You don't have to take this serious. I hope you don't. But if it does connect with you, please like, comment, share, and save. If you do not like to comment because you're shy, it's okay. You can email me and let me know, and that you appreciate my channel. And as well, catch me on Instagram, make_it_me. I've been on there since, I don't know, since 3 years now. New face, new everything. New branding, that's me, on Instagram, so check me out. So this is the vibe like for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I did shuffle. I didn't shuffle these cards yet, but these are my Moonology messages by Yasmin Boland. And I cut the deck, and when I cut the deck, the first card that got my mind, or got my attention, is Howl at the Moon, process your feelings. And I automatically know this, like, during the Scorpio season, we know we're here to rebirth. We're here to, innate our feelings, innate our actions to our, to ourselves. And I believe, like, even with myself, I have discovered that I have some connections to the past most of the time, because I'm, like, thinking about the interscope of the things that, derive me from understanding where I'm at. And particularly sometimes I feel like it's necessary, because I know that feelings doesn't hide. So particularly, like, if the person and I, for example, we stop talking, it's the reason why. Because of the disconnection, or me realizing that my feelings is true. So don't dismantle or ignore your feelings today or Sunday. Don't ignore it. Rediscover it. Figure out why. What is the issue, or what is the revolving issue, right? Because it could be multiple things, a multiple issue that has been coming up into your life, or it can be a revolving feeling of avoidance, of transcribing others, and not. You're transcribing others to come in your energy, but are you actually understanding the reasoning, right? So you might have, I hope that makes sense. I hope you have, understanding what I'm saying. But if you're going through, or if you have, like, a couple of friends, right? You have these people, or family or friends around you. What are they about? What make them impactful at this time during the weekend? It could be a relationship. What makes them important in your life? Howl. I like the moon in this card. And also, like, the wolf in the card. Howling. When you're howling, it's like attention. What's bringing you attention? What's the attention that's willing you back in, or what's willing you in? Who's trying to come back from the secret? Who's trying to come back from the past? Why is it a separation, or why is it a disconnect or discorrelation? Correlation. Why is the feelings coming up? Positive, negative, it doesn't matter. Why is it coming up? What's black and white? And why is it black and white? Where there's no colorful in between, there's no gray areas. Are you giving people the benefit of doubt? If you do this, that's it. If you do that, that's that. So you giving people benefit of doubt. 8 on the timer, 8 on the timer. So you're aligning. Are you aligning your feelings to your being, or are you aligning your being to your feelings? And also, when I mean being, I mean the other deck is awesome. It's you could be a Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, or Gemini. But you don't have to have any of these. Or Sag. So intuition. So your intuition's telling you something. Intuition is, it's promoting you to look through something, or it's telling you to reach out into your feelings. And maybe this is what it is. So for example, if you have some news coming in, what exactly persuade you not to for you not to go towards the situation, the drama, or what led you to prolong it, like prolong an answer, or prolong a decision, right? Or prolong it. Is your intuition telling you? What is your intuition's subscribing to you? Okay. I'm normally supposed to start with my Uncover Your Past Life Oracle deck. I don't know who made this, but I have one of them. I have this though. I didn't make it, but I don't know who made it. I normally would say the author, but if you want that deck, that's going to be on my website. But yeah, let's get down to the reading. I normally start with that, but Spirit is telling me to start with this. Already blessed my space, already blessed my area already, and I hope you guys have a blessed one, a good, blessed morning, blessed afternoon, morning, you know what I mean, rising, sun rising, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in this world. I wish you the best, and I hope for the best, and I hope for everything. All the people that watch me, support me, don't know me, I don't know you, but thank you for doing, the things that you do. Thank you for everything, the views, the likes and stuff like that. I appreciate it, from Instagram and all the way to YouTube. All right, what's the vibe like for this weekend? 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 Sometimes our intuition does play a part in our lives, because it's something that we cannot ignore, And sometimes it's not like we ignore it on purpose. It's just sometimes we're not ready to focus on that discovery or into our feelings. Sometimes it's not really easy. Sorry, I'm scratching my I'm not scratching my, I'm just trying to add a pain here. So maybe you feel pain in your chest, the pain, what someone is going through. Maybe you're going so sorry that's what you're going through that. Maybe you're going through a stage in your life where it's, it's like it's a step forward, but it's not easy, right? What is it? Drawing down the moon, knowledge. This is so awesome, because I thought about purple. So somebody likes the color purple, blue, black, white, pink, purple, blue, pink, What else? Gray. I don't know who likes the color gray, but it's awesome. But yeah, it says knowledge. Something about knowledge. Someone, you know, you have the knowledge. The intuition is your knowledge. You howling at the moon is an acknowledgement to your powers. What is it you're defining or redefining? What is it that you need to learn from the defiance of others? What would you wish for? What do you wish for for things to be different? Give me some more cards, please. I'm going to cut the deck and just going to pull a card. I really hate shuffling when I don't get a card. It's like, it's maybe not meant to be. You saw that? And the first card that came out is intuition. Please, did you just see that? It did a tumble salt. Boom. Boom. And it laid just like this. Intuition. Your knowledge is your intuition. Your intuition is your knowledge. It's your meant to be. I like that. Look at that. Cards flipping out. The Moon Witch card is also coming out too. I don't know what to do the Moon Witch. This is like a synopsis of the weekend. So let's see. Okay, I'm getting all the Moon cards, so I guess that's what the Spirit wants me to do. I didn't want to do it, but I guess it's time for me to do it. Let's go. And I'm also gonna read it, so don't worry that if I'm not gonna read it, I'm gonna be reading it because I don't want you guys not knowing the meaning of the cards. It's not fair. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. Praise every step you take. Praise every moment of your life. Acknowledge those steps. Maybe those steps are hard. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Going up and down the steps. I have recently did that, and I told myself, I said one day I'm gonna go up and down these steps in my building. And I actually did. And it wasn't fun, but also I enjoyed the movement because I like that. I got to sweat with it. So someone's maybe sweating you from, I would say sweating you from your true calling. Sweating you because they know that you mean something, right? They trying to howl at you, call you, and howl. He's saying this word owl. Somebody's an owl. Someone has an eye on you. You have an eye on them, or you heard about, having to have someone, or having someone wanting to talk to you, right? That's what I mean. Or you figure, you find out somebody is like very want to be intimate with you, or just wants to be close to you. And like I said, Diana, be one with with nature. And I said owl. I don't know. I'm not getting these words out of my mouth, but owl, like Diana. And he might be Diana. Maybe starts with a D, I-A. The name might start with A. Anna, Dawson, Daquan, Anastasia, Nancy. Yeah, be one with nature. The owl is in nature, howling. So something is going to. You're gonna create this understanding of what's been going on, especially from your past. Something is gonna relieve. Something is going to be discovered. You're going to feel relief. You're going to uncover what's been hidden from you. Give me one more card, please, for my collective for this weekend. You're going to seek. Count your blessings. Beautiful. You're going to believe your thoughts now once you start seeing what's really happening. What is really going on, collective? You know, I'm not looking at y'all, but most of the time I'm actually like thinking before I speak. And most of the time I like to like get the messages, and sometimes I be looking down, but most of the time it's like right now I'm feeling like at peace. You feel at peace that you made the right decision. You feel at peace that this is what you need to, you know, you just need to learn from, and what others need to learn from. Okay, let's read the first card from the Moonology, which is the first deck. This is the first deck that I took out. I have all her collections actually, so shout out to Yasmin. All right, drawing. Oh, look at that. The first card that came out. 38. You might be 38. The number 39 came out. Maybe 39, 40, 64, 12. You might have a 12-year-old or 12-year-old cousin. Birthday might be on the 12th. 11. Birthday might be in November. Might be a Scorpio, Sagittarius. Like I said, the 12th. Birthday might fall on the 11th. So, yeah. Let's read on. There are so many things we know because we learned from the old-fashioned and traditional way. And there are some things we need. There are some things we know because we intuit them. Instinctively and on an energetic level. Drawing this card suggests that you're wiser than you know. But that to answer your question, you would need sacred knowledge that can't be found in the book or online. You are therefore advised to go within and call the goddess to you. Channel her thoughts, then journal about your experience. If you have a favorite goddess you'd like to work with or call her in. Alternatively, explore which goddess appeals to you and call her in by asking her to come to you in meditation, or simply close your eyes and ask which goddess wants to come to me. In this process, stay track with your moon practices. Set intentions at the new moon and release them to the divine at full moon. The goddess is with you. The card's meaning is embrace your spirituality. You don't have all the answers you need. Step into wisdom. Let the moon be your guide. I like this, and I had said this in the beginning, so I feel like collective, your knowledge doesn't have to be from the book and online. Your knowledge could be from within, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your people, the folks that, you know, that were here on earth before you and I. This could be your spirit, your religion, your culture, whatever that can be. That is your particular DNA, external DNA, because internal is DNA, but external is who you are, what creates you. And this weekend, you're going to see those creations of others and those in your creations of within yourself. And you're going to also see the differences of that. And if you don't see the differences, you might evaluate those differences. You might even say, oh, this person used to be close to me. Oh, this person used to be this way. They're no longer that. I wonder why. Or we might have this. So you are understanding these things. Things shouldn't be, I won't say it shouldn't be an uproar, but things shouldn't be confused at this point in this weekend. You know what you know, and if you are in this confusing timing, because you don't timing, but moment, a situation, because you're dancing around the question, you're dancing around your own answers, or you're dancing around your opportunity to embrace your true self. Sometimes we doubt our own self because we encounter so many negative thoughts and doubts and perceptions of ourselves in what others have said to us. we forget to live. Just making mistakes by, being 4 on the time, 4 on the timer. Not even making mistakes, just being that person, that you're becoming, and allowing that. You don't have to answer to anyone's questions. You don't have to even explain yourself. Those want to know, they can know by understanding you, evaluating your actions and who you are. Based off your actions, it could be your words, or it could be your culture, your race, whatever that looks like, and that education, all that has a factor. And if those might seem want to sweep that under the rug, is because they're forcing to oblige what they should see, and also it questions their ability to see themselves, because to some people, they embrace the darkness all the way and not embrace the light. I'm not saying that the darkness is worse than the light, but the balance is necessary. The yin to the yang, the pull and tug, the up and down, the round and around, counterclockwise, clockwise, back and forth, right? So things like that, back and front, side to side, me stop. But there's things, maybe someone that does that, but there's things in life that we can manage and we can process, and sometimes it's good to do that within ourselves. As well, Spirit is saying, doing so much of that and trying to get something out of it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense. It's not your turn, or it's not even you. You shouldn't make any, I won't say not your turn, but it's not you that should account for someone's behavior, because you don't understand. It's not your determination to downfall or downplay someone else's life or lifestyle or being or whatever that could be, because you're showing the universe, spirit, whatever, whoever you believe, whatever you believe in, that you don't have a higher power to look past it and let everything fall on the table where it needs to be. If you're implicating certain things that are maybe that are not true, you're implicating things on yourself as well. So when you start doing things uncallfully, I don't know. When you start doing things, I won't say unfaithfully, but may say unfaithfully, and you demoralize the chance to understand other people's reasonings. You demoralize yourself to look into the mirror and face, a circumstance of others and yourself. You also judging, right? Judging that your knowledge is better than someone else's knowledge. You're judging that, or making judgments or claims that what you hear is what it is, because sometimes what you hear or what someone written to you is not actually what's going on sometimes. Because sometimes they say, yeah, I'm going through something, but normally they might be going through something that's positive or good or, maybe bad, right? Or negative. But it's not up to you to say, oh, that's what I'm going to take, that's what I'm going to roll with, and I'm going to do this to them, or I'm going to implicate that this is who they are. That's wrong. And a lot of people do that too. A lot of people implicate, they might say, I may look at you and your hair, and they might implicate that you might not have money, you might not have, yourself is naive, that you don't do your hair, you don't look beautiful, you got no confidence. It doesn't mean that, sometimes it does, but knowing the person, maybe we just had a bad day and we have confidence. It can look like that too. So take in knowledge and take in the knowledge and bring forth knowledge. What you know can be passed down. Collective. Okay? Let's do the other one. Moon, maybe. This always comes out, even since during me doing readings during Scorpio season, it really comes out a lot. Intuition. I love this one. It's my favorite card. 9 times out of 10. This deck will give you a straight answer, but sometimes you'll get this card, perhaps a little frustratingly. It firmly informs you that there's no real need for you to ask your question because you already know the answer, at least deep down. So take a moment now, close your eyes and breathe. Turn inward, feel in your energetic body and around you. What does your intuition tells you about your situation? Any feelings that come up now should be neutral. True intuition isn't emotionally charged. When you draw this card, you're being asked to think less about logic and more about your feeling of your heart. Your feelings would never misguide you. Some people consider intuition to be some kind of cosmic thing. Additional meanings of this card: meditate, see what comes through your feelings. What about the situation are spot on? What is your intuition telling you? Your fear derails intuition. Connect with goddess Selena under the moon. I like that. Selena is said to be the personification of the moon. And I said that. I definitely had put that in my own words, but I did say that intuition you all have. Everyone is watching me. Even if you're not watching me, you heard of me. You all know that intuition is like a height of our... it's the height of a correlation of ourselves. It's the height of our power from our mind, body, into our, all the way down to our feet. Our intuition is above everything. Our intuition is above somebody else's, above others, right? Because it's coming from you. And I always say this, like as a person, I always say this to myself. If my intuition is telling me something, I know that's not going to be it's going to be for me. And if I tell someone my intuition, they might have a different intuition. But let's say they saying, oh no, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, don't worry about it. But your intuition saying, no, it's going to go down like that. Now, the question is who's right, who's wrong, right? The intuition is very tricky because it goes according to everybody and it goes according to different people. So who do you really actually, trust in that intuition? Now, I won't say you use judgment at this time, but I'll always go, who's always the least correct and who's always the most correct? Now, is your intuition most correct or the least correct? And sometimes we might say, no, your intuition's whack, man. Last time you said it never did happen. Now, it might not happen right for the person you're with, but it might be right for that right person. Now, do you go forward with someone else's intuition or you stay back? It's up to you. I can't answer that. I think I'll go with my intuition. If someone tell me to go to this place and I'm going and I have the tickets and everything and I feel this bad vibe, I know I'm hoping for the best, that nothing happens to me, but I think I will know for a fact something's going to go down. But nothing's going to happen to me. But if I know something's going to happen to me, I'm out. I ain't going in. I'm not going in. So that's different, right? If you feel threat, if you feel hurt, and you feel pain going into a certain entity, don't even do it. But if you feel like something's going to go down and you feel protected by all any means, yeah, be aware of that, right? So that's what I mean. I think you're aware by your intuition, by your proceedings on life, how you see things. I feel like you also use, it's been layman terms, just seeing things for what they really are by knowing what a person's about. You're hearing things that you just found out by a person from a different person. You're hearing new stuff, and this is something surprising to you, or maybe it's not surprising, but hearing someone else saying it makes a little bit different of the message, and now you've realized, oh, this is something that I need to go and look thoroughly into. So that could be it too, right? This could be knowledge over intuition, that you know that this person wasn't doing this in the beginning, but you don't know why, but you might have a reason why, but then don't get mad or don't try to imply that the person's this, the person's that, because maybe the person is this and it has nothing to do with you, or it has something to do with you, but they're not coming to you in a wrongful way. So you also gotta see how you feel when people make those type of moves in their lives, because you have people that are like so mean. If they go off what they know, what heard about you, they want to do the same thing they heard about what you have been through. I'm gonna hurt this person, or they like this, I'm gonna do this. It's like, no. If you're in this during the weekend, if someone you feel like if you were the person that likes to lay down a law or likes to handle things by any means, because of the fact that you 10 toes down and you're gonna bring that energy in. But if you're someone that really understands somebody, and you're halfway outside the door, because you have like a balance and like understanding, and understanding reality and not reality. So you're like looking at the two worlds and two situations by with using two sides of your brain, right? You might go right on you go, maybe you're lefty, but you can also write as a righty. So something like that. You're drawing in new things in your life this weekend that is like continuously giving you a positive, right? A positive result, because the universe is saying that you are doing things exactly what I asked you to do. You actually need to feel these things. What changes the behavior is not, for me, it's not, you got to yell at somebody, hey, stop. But also change the behavior of by someone like that's doing something to you, is to sometimes talk it out, sometimes give them examples by doing something to them in a way that they understand, versus like, for example, you might want to give them a note, and that could be giving them example, or you're texting them, or someone took something, like I said, took a brush, like a roommate took a brush, and you specifically told the roommate, don't take my brushes. But when you took their toothbrush, or you didn't take it, but you placed it somewhere else because you're trying to clean up, and you told this person that, and they might say, why would you change it? It's because you were like, I didn't change it, whatever. I don't know if that example makes sense, but you're not doing it to hurt them, but you're doing it to implicate that it's necessary that we understand each other, and we don't do things and then hurt each other and be blindfolded by it. Okay, that's what I mean. Like, don't be blindfolded. You can say, look, I'm gonna take a toothbrush. How would I make you feel, right? And starting trouble, but you're not implying that you will, but you're telling that's the same thing what you do to me. You're putting something, you're telling me that I did this and I didn't do it, or whatever that could be. I hope those examples make sense. But collective knowledge is power, and power is knowledge, and knowledge comes from intuition. Sometimes knowledge doesn't have to come from the book, or like I said, a book, word of mouth, or online. It's come from within. What is your dreams telling you? What is someone trying to tell you? Maybe someone's howling at you because they want your attention. Your ancestors, someone know that you trying to open you up, open your mind, open you to absorb the reality of your reality, of your understanding of what's happening and going on in your life. So it's a deep dive in this weekend, but I'm here for it. I'm really here for it. Okay, I'm here for it. Okay. Diana. Oh, I did it. Diana is a connection card. Moon goddesses. So there's some moon goddesses coming together. Coming together right now tonight. Tonight, whatever you at, but it's nighttime over here. But goddess is coming. It's coming out in this reading. It's like it's so important, and Selena's one of them. So you might like that type of music. Hispanic music, Latino music, pop music, R&B pop, whatever, retro music, whatever. Metro Boomin. That's I think he's the producer. But anyway, you like probably his producing style. Maybe you are a producer. Maybe you think about producing, and the knowledge is over anything. You may have the studies. You may have passed through every certification and become a producer, and then you're just stuck on if this is the right opportunity, and you're going to be stuck if you don't get that opportunity and connect it to your actual ability to perform. And that doesn't have to be a producer. It could be someone's an artist, a musician, a painter, designer, teacher, a professor, a nurse, a doctor, anyone that's a practitioner, right? A dentist, assistant, executive, right? You are someone that is, and maybe someone look at you as a goddess, so you're a goddess, right? So look into your goddesses, figure out what goddesses. I'm actually gonna have a part 2 of goddesses, so that's gonna be fun right now. Part 2 of what goddesses are, what are goddesses, and why do people need to know? So yeah. Be the one with nature. So this is 45. You might be 45. You may have a child that's 9, a niece that's 9, an uncle that's 9. Whoever's 9, doesn't have to be a male or female, but 45. 9, your birthday might be on the 9th September or the 9th of any month. So, yeah. Bring light into someone's darkness. I like this. Celine. It's just Celine. I put Selena. Wait, see? Celine is one too, and I actually did not mean this one. I meant Diana. So there might be a Celine. You might. I'm getting Dion, Celine Dion, right? Might be Caucasian, mixed. Doesn't matter, right? 8 on the timer. 8 on the timer. Be woman nature. Diana too, right? Is a Roman goddess of magic, workcraft, woman and children, wilderness, fertility, and hunting. Like many goddesses, Diana is one of the paradoxes and dualities. Though she's a virgin, she chooses to protect women during childbirth. Even though she's a hunter, she cares deeply for animals. Diana shares her lunar trinity with Selene and Hecate and serves the patron goddess of witches. Diana represents the crescent moon and the color white. So you like I said, I think I said the color white, right? Maybe? Yeah, I did in the beginning. And I said white just now. So white doesn't mean just purity, but it can mean new birth, healing, right? Fortitude, fertility. So that's great news. Something that you rebirthing out of the state of changing, making changes to your plans, making changes to your group finances. This could be your hairstyle. This could be your style. This could be your lifestyle. This could be your family. Something that is going to make you feel expressive. You are the woman or man of you are the woman and man of you know what I'm saying, with earth. Right? You're walking with your head high, leading into, what's the earth saying to you? What's the mind saying over matter? What does it connect to? What is your heart saying? And what are you allowing things to, occur when it comes down to having to gain the new knowledge, right? Sometimes we gain knowledge by what's occurring in our mental state, in our dreams, in our paths that leads to a higher calling, and those higher callings have obstacles and challenges, and we have to go through the virtues of understanding and comprehending the next move in our life. And Diana is a feminist. You might be a feminist. There's nothing wrong with feminists out here. I'm not here to blame. Someone's trying to blame you for being something that you shouldn't be. You are who you are, but someone that hears a feminist says, "Oh my God, you don't believe in this and this." Is like, no, you're taking it out on me, because not all people are the same. Not everyone is characterized by the same. Not everyone is looked as the same. Not everyone is the same, talk the same, be the same, have the knowledge is the same, having understanding what knowledge of what I have, what I heard, or what I know, and what 11 of the time of angels, serve God is protecting us, and what you might read, you have you feel it different what someone else might have read, because we all hear the same message, but it implicates something different internally. It implicates our intuition to be called to a different direction. It implicates the dances of our own beings, our ancestors. It wakes us up, so she knows how to get it. Doesn't have to be in women. So she's owned by no man. So no man, it could be a person. You're not owned by a person. You're not owned to tell a story, to tell a lie, to get out of a lie, to tell a lie because you feel like, I want to hide the truth. But if you're telling something that's not all the way all the way your truth, all the way of what the truth is exactly, because you could override, or you don't have to overshare your truth, because it's not everyone's ears to know what's going on in your life. It's not everyone's ears to gravitate to what's happening into your life. It's not for everybody. You know that everyone it's not going to go along with what's happening. Not everyone's going to understand what you mean and what you actually want to do, or what you actually is doing and actually trying to do. It doesn't look different. It doesn't have the same message in everyone else's eyes. Not everyone sees what you see. Maybe you, a collective, have a different eyesight than others, and others can see that as a very unique voice. Maybe using your voice is weak, and maybe you're using your side of your brain, logic, right, to get the to get the answer, to get the statement, right? Though a moon goddess confidently stands with her 2 feet in the ground. I just said 10 toes. She's a free spirit running in the wild. You're a free spirit. What's so really crazy? It's so crazy. It's time to. I'm also getting justice. It's time to put justice in your own hands in the proper way. And sometimes justice can be, okay, look, I'm just fed up with certain things, and I need to do this. That certain things could be getting out to nature, reading a book, looking at old pictures, talking to older people, getting the wisdom, understanding from their POV, a point of view, and the cause and effects and stuff like that. This also could be like you're standing tall, you're not afraid this weekend, maybe embracing that. It's like I'm embracing this bully, I'm embracing this man, this woman that always had something over me, or I felt like they were over me because the entity that they brung felt like it was powerful, and you're breaking free. You 707, it's the time. 707. You have the actual cognitive, which is the mind, the cognitive, to illuminate the right processes to get the answers, to illuminate the highlight the different I won't say proclaims, but different outcomes of the situation. What can happen. What you don't want to happen. And this on the weekend, you're really like, listen, I'm holding down. I'm in this process of not just rushing or just doing because others are prying me to do it, pushing me to do it, pressuring me to do it. Even if it's spiritual, I don't want to be pressured in doing something that I don't want to do. So I get that, and I'm also, it says go outside, talk to animals, get some fresh air. If you need a diet, consistent meat, say a prayer, and thank the spirit of any animal. When we eat meat, and not just say meat, but anything that's living on this earth, meat, even veggies. Those are things we need to thank, the world for having, because if we don't have it, we won't be here as consumers. All right, I've been talking too much. Maybe you going to Save a lot? I don't know, those stores. 5, you might be 50, 51. 6, birthday might be in June, might be a Cancer or a Gemini. 5 might be a Taurus or a Gemini. All right, count your blessings. The Venus Givers room. Count your blessings. If I just turned around and I saw my dog on my bed. If you had seen my dog, it looks crazy. I should have said something. I didn't know I was gonna do all that. Okay, Weaning Gibbs. Okay, Gibbs. I always say Gibbs. Oh, Weaning Gibbs. Count your blessings. I love it. You are being called to express gratitude. I love it. We are typically so preoccupied with our desires and goals that we often forget to acknowledge our accomplishments. So stop for a second and reflect on what you have to be grateful for today. The Waning Gibbous moon represents the acceptance, gratitude, and sharing. Instead of starting something new, take it easy and focus on the gratitude. The gratitude is what connects us to the divine. This is good. The heart that gives thanks is a happy one, for we cannot feel thankful and unhappy at the same time. This is I like this. Gratitude ritual. Sit down with a pen and paper and make a gratitude list. Write down 10 things you are most grateful for. Family, supportive friends, sunlight, food on the table. List anything that comes to mind. Reflect on your life and acknowledge what you have to be grateful for. I love that. Intuition saying that, believe in yourself, believe in your answers to it, believe in your answers and believe in your choices. Whatever your choice is the answer. Okay, not having a choice is the answer too. So if your intuition is telling you is this okay, it's just going to be okay, everything is going to align to what you actually want it to happen, what you want to happen. 1 more on the timer. Everything you want is going to happen. Everything you want to do, if you lean into why you've been here or what made you go here to this point, and be grateful for that. The steps that you take is a blessing. Those that you didn't take is a blessing, because maybe those things that you didn't take is an opportunity for someone else that needed and it's something that you would be protected from. Okay, so I love that. That's dope. That was really dope. Yeah, I like that. I didn't say the numbers for the let me see. Yeah, 28. You might be 28. You might be 29. You might be in your 20s or your 30s. 28. Your birthday might be in October. Your birthday might be in November, which is now. So October is Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio, and November is Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay. All right. So I'm not gonna do. Should I do? Yeah, I should do tarot. And I'm done with this part. This is like the synopsis. You might be a healer, like I said, a herbalist, someone that channels messages from above. You might be a tarot card reader, a psychic. You might not be any of those, but you are a healer. You might be a mother, father, someone that is loving, caring. Might know someone else like that. Maybe you want to be in touch with those that want to be in touch with you. That could be a spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, your religion, and this could be just people that that was trying to come connect with you. And if something is painful, go see a doctor. Something that is spiritual, painful, or whatever, go see a healer, faith healer. Go to the healer. If something about that's questioning your faith or questioning your intuition, your choices from your intuition, go see a faith healer, which is your culture's religion or your religion, right? This could even be, this doesn't have to be anything but going back to the beginning. What makes you connect to this? Why do you want, you might be a mother who wants your children, that didn't come out, so I'm not taking it. Maybe your children needs you. Taking your kids out over the weekend. Maybe the children is a healer as well. Okay, I'm gonna do reversals because I have reversals. Sideways. Okay, I'm done with these decks. You might have children. You might adopt children. You might know somebody that has children. They're looking for you to support them, help them, follow through with them. You're growing. Maybe you're pregnant and wanting to get pregnant, wanting to conquer everything all in one. Very intuitive right now this weekend. Maybe you putting someone in the ground. Maybe you not put anyone in the ground. It could be like I forgot the word. I get these words. It's like I have the word when I don't have the word. It's like So sometimes when someone doesn't want to be buried, you might just want to like burn their body. So I hope I don't mean that. I mean like someone actually did die and that's their wish. That's happened to my uncle. My uncle wanted to be I forgot the word. It'll come to me. But yeah, anyway, I do see that. I do see it's cold. I also see warmth. I see opportunities of awaiting you. Things are coming into intuition. These are coming out slowly coming out of the woodworks. I see that from the darkness. Life is illuminating. You start seeing things in a newer eyes. I have the Seven of Cups reverse and the King of Wands reverse. See, the King of Wands is second, but I'm getting the Seven of Cups is the. You're not on. We have knowledge, right? We have this power of. We have this power over us and in us. I say in us because it's the reverse. It's in us, and we'll probably be holding back of what we want to say or what we're trying to feel. What's holding you back is going through the part. Maybe you're afraid of having to allow people to know what's happening, having people to see your other side of you and expose the way it is, having to maybe take away certain exposures to, say, a plan, or certain exposures to options of buying, selling, implicating something. This is newsworthy. This is anything that does with justice. This is servicing. It doesn't matter. You're taking it back a little bit, or taking back from it, because you have new knowledge of it, and you're prone to maybe coerce with others, or coerce with yourself first and then allow others. And it's going to be just you allowing others, meaning anyone that implies spirit. Doesn't matter. It doesn't be like a human. It could be anything that you want to talk to, who you could talk to, a statue, whatever that can be. And also I feel like the King of Wands is someone that is reverse. So you got the King of Wands and the Seven of Cups reverse. So this person in your life they're not there. They're like, I stand by you or whatever you say, but I might not agree. I know that you at loss or at law, and I'm just I don't know what to do. I'm stuck on how to maneuver. How can we compensate? How can we get past this? Also, the Death card is, how can we get past that? This is by eliminating the division in this space. You're over there, I'm over here. Let's let's come together. Let's talk about it. Let's actually think of something new. Then maybe the old way of thinking about someone is not working. So maybe change up your mind, or change up the things that you normally, normally that you don't do, and see where it can take you. Maybe the death card is having to, not hearing the King of Wands, no longer having that man or woman to persuade you. And breaking free from that. You're breaking free from what you was taught. Maybe you are questioning the teachings of your life, of someone teaching you something. You're questioning, what made you stay? What made you imply that things would be safe? Why did I do the things that, you're questioning yourself because your knowledge has been questioned. You have been focusing on the wrong things. You have not, and I feel like you coming out of it, right? You're coming out of it, when a baby's born, pop the baby butt, man, they start crying. That's just like everybody else, right? When we we exclude ourselves from the environment, the community, we're detaching yourself from people, right? You're detaching yourself from from your true entity. And it's not a bad thing, because if someone is the King of Wands who is implicating that, the conspiracy, it could be a conspiracy, it could be trying to trap you to change your mind, and you probably not changing your mind. You said what you said, and you like, listen, I want to finish what I started. I want to literally stand behind what I said. No disrespect, no disrespect. No this, no that. Yes this, yes that, and maybe. And sometimes people don't put maybes in the world. It's like when someone asks me a question, I don't like to have an option. I don't like the options because it makes me rule like, ugh. I don't want to choose, right? You don't want to choose if you have to feel this way. How long am I going to feel this way? How long am I going to, you choosing. You can't choose how to feel, when to feel. Two of Swords is out of the, death card. You're now like, look, I'm out of the stagnancy. I'm out of the, what everyone else says about this person, what people say about me. So I wouldn't want people to say things about me that's not true. So maybe I had to get myself out of this too, that type of mindset. And also, I want people to not to see a perfect person. I'm not a perfect person. I'm gonna just, I make mistakes, and as well I learn from them, and I have to learn from them now. The Knight of Pentacles is it came out like sideways with the Five of Pentacles sideways. You're in a disbelief that money is it's supersedes happiness, which everyone has their own opinion, right? So you're like, this Knight of Pentacles has something to say, because see, this is knowledge, it has something to say, but they're like, I don't know if this person can really understand what I'm really relaying, and how how I really feel, and and this is probably implying that this person's in this, they don't want to be seen as out of touch, or they want to be seen as less than, and feel disturbed in that uncomfortableness, right? You don't want to be among someone that's, you might feel this person not hiding you, or they don't look better than you, whatever, but you don't want to feel as worse in the energy, because energy can be implied in a lot of things. So you don't want to implicate anything into your energy if your energy is not balanced at this time. And this could be money. You're like, oh, I'm spending a lot and I'm spending it out, but if I need to, I don't want to, and I'm choosing to do it. Or this could be food, where you're like choosing to make things at small portions versus having, and it's hard for you to do that because you like, I want to feed. I don't want to do small portions. That could be it too. So, it's not a bad thing. This could even be like information where you are not holding in the information, you're spilling out, and this King of Wands might be upset, and they can't do nothing to you. King of Wands could be a woman, a man. They can't do nothing. They can't this person has this, now they feel a separation, like, oh, I really can't handle them, I can't really be that close to them. And I see that there's an ending in that. There's an ending of the, I can't touch you and grab and go. I can't grab and go. I'm not saying people are grab and go, but I can't grab and just go with you, because what you implied is true. Then you're questioning if the truth is really factual. And you question if the factual is the truth. So, and no more of swinging on with people, swinging on the sides of people because they think they're right, or they think they have a better chance of knowing someone else, or they have a better chance of having more knowledge of, a better chance of having options than you. I think you could implying that, oh, this is it. I don't think this person has that much of knowledge as me. I mean, if I need something, I can go get it. If I want something, I can do it, or I can learn it, And I feel like this is what the Sunday is talking about. And if you're even, back in your head, you're like, I need space. It's too much clouding. It's too much on my mind. I need to go to sleep, and I don't need any more communication. Even if I have an appointment or whatever, I don't want any. I need space, and I need to not kill, but I need to. The death card. So I need to eliminate the pressure of what I need to keep continuing living, and I don't want that. So I hope that means something out there collective for Saturday and Sunday. I'm about to do part 2, maybe part 3 too, because I'm doing Saturday and Sunday. So I was like, yeah, I might just break it down. But anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Nisha. This is Me. I'm your next Sunday tarot reader and your favorite blogger. See you later.